What is one thing that men should be encouraged to cry about rather than acting tough all the time? My dad was a tough guy. He grew up in a rough neighborhood and had to fight for everything he had. He worked hard to provide for our family, and he never showed any signs of weakness. I remember one time when I was a kid, I fell off my bike and scraped my knee. I was crying, and my dad came over and told me to stop. He said, "Crying is for girls. You need to be tough." I stopped crying, and I never cried in front of him again. Years later, my dad was diagnosed with cancer. He fought it for a long time, but eventually, it got the best of him. I remember the last time I saw him. He was in the hospital, and he was in a lot of pain. I was sitting next to him holding his hand. He looked at me and said, "Son, I need to tell you something. I was wrong. Crying isn't for girls. It's for everyone. It's okay to cry." I started crying, and for the first time in my life, I saw my dad cry too. We cried together, and it was the most beautiful moment we ever shared. My dad passed away that night, but I'll never forget what he taught me. It's okay to cry. It's okay to show your emotions. It's okay to be vulnerable.